On fiscal policy, we do expect another $1 trillion. We hope that it will be targeted and that what we saw in the last package with 5,000 pages and so forth does not repeat. But once we're through shoring up those who have been devastated by this coronavirus, we don't think the economy needs any more stimulus. With what's going on in asset prices, particularly stocks and real estate, we think there's a lot of powerful activity out there and positive signaling that the stimulus will lead to nothing but higher taxes and probably will be much more wasteful. Now, in terms of the change in the administration and the shape of the House and the Senate now, very, very close between Republicans and Democrats. So Democratic sweep might be a little too strong, and I was even using that phrase. But now having to face the fact that we're dealing with a fully Democratic executive and legislative branches, we have to think a little more carefully about this. So in terms of the three policy priorities, I think, for the Biden administration, we certainly know infrastructure is one of them. And here is where he can enjoy bringing together Democrats and Republicans. There's bipartisan support for this. And I believe that the policies that President-elect Biden will pursue, at least in the beginning, are going to be somewhat more conciliatory than many expect. Infrastructure is one place we can come together. Healthcare, now we're very focused, as you know, on healthcare and the massive amount of innovation taking place in healthcare. President Trump's administration put into place two priorities when it came to healthcare. And I do think they will be in keeping with what President-elect Biden and his administration will want. Lower prices. And so generics and biosimilars will probably continue to get a push from the administration, a big push, in order to keep pricing down. But also the accelerated approval of breakthrough therapies, I think everyone wants that. Again, especially when it comes to cancer, President-elect Biden feels very strongly that we have to invest aggressively to overcome, that monster of sorts. So we don't think on that score that healthcare is going to change that much. We may get some attempts to move back towards universal healthcare and so forth, but I think that's going to be debated hotly. And then the final one, in terms of bringing the sides together, clean energy. Well, even the Republicans are beginning to understand that the costs of technology, like electric vehicle costs, so battery technology more broadly, are coming down to a level, and the technology is ready in many ways to scale. This has not been true for years and years. So the government has had to subsidize these areas in order to jumpstart them. We think that's going to be much less necessary, but to the extent this new administration pushes more aggressively in that direction, it will happen faster. And so there will be more debate there, to be sure, but I do think conciliation is going to be a priority of President-elect Biden. He has said so himself. The most damaging parts of his proposals or purported proposals are increased tax rates, and focusing on certain income levels. So the marginal tax rates, the highest ones, we have seen has not been a great strategy. Administrations in the past who have tried to do that have found that the tax base would disappear on them. And we're actually seeing this, it's in response to the coronavirus, but we're seeing a migration to low tax states that is very visible on both coasts. And I think that this new administration is going to, they're going to hear the other side of the debate in terms of what else will migrate. And as I've mentioned before, many times, it could be if they raise capital gains tax rates and corporate taxes and increase regulation again, that we will probably see a migration of innovation and innovative companies and creative people to other parts of the world, either back to their home countries or and so forth. And our strategies are global in scope, so we will follow them. And so we're hoping this does not become a trend, but we do believe it is a risk.